Hey guys, it's me. So today is the night after Christmas, if you want to say. So today was Christmas, obviously, and I'm gonna be showing you guys what I got and some of the stuff that you'll be seeing later because it's really exciting, to be honest. Even though I'm not really acting very excited, bro. Yeah, you know. Um, I just kind of thought I'd show you guys some of the stuff that I got. So I really didn't get too much like stuff compared to some people, but to me, I thought I got a lot. So let's get into it, guys. Okay, so right now I'm just kind of surrounded by all the stuff that I got for Christmas. This I'm gonna be cleaning up after this video because this is disgusting right here. Well, it's not disgusting, it's just messy. Anywhere where I work, it always gets like this. It's messy. You know, there's like ratchets and crap and oils and wrenches and crap. But anyway, so I'm gonna save that to the end because that's what's getting a big update in the Nitro 8. So this has just been sitting out here, $50 Steam card. Do you guys want this? First one to get the code. Just kidding, it hasn't even been scratched off yet. But anyway, that was something. I do like to play Steam, so if you guys wanna, if anyone wants to play with me on Steam, just let me know and I'll add you back. You know. I got this. No, just kidding. That's not something I got for Christmas. But anyway, some stuff I've actually already opened up and I've already used and like put on. Most of the stuff I got was like upgrade parts. So let me actually put that back over here and just kind of make some space. There are a bunch of shock parts like eyelets and crap. I need to put this in my spares little drawer in my toolbox. But so this is obviously is a low C8 shock tower. This is for the Truggy. Now some people say, well, since you just got your low C8 Truggy, your Nitro one, why would you need to upgrade these already? Well, I didn't actually buy these. My dad said that, like, hey, aren't they gonna bend anyways? I was like, yeah. So he said, I'll get you these for Christmas. I was like, all right. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad gift. I honestly am pretty chill with it, but I think it's gonna be pretty good. I wasn't planning on even doing this upgrade for a long time, so that's actually pretty good. And later down the line, I'll get some kind of shocks like something like this maybe. I don't even know. But anyway, these are just some upgrade Team Losi shocks, shock towers. I mean, but they are pretty good. I haven't even installed them yet. I might make a video of me installing it, but I don't know. So getting on to the next thing, this right here. These are actually on my my Nitro buggy. I actually got 2 sets of these, and they're on that right now. But I'll get into that in a second. So. This right here, these shocks, these are just some cheap eBay shocks. These are like $38. Low C8 2.0 shocks. So they're not as long as a traditional like 3.0 shocks, but you know, they are here. They are pretty nice. I'm pretty sure that the guy that makes them on eBay custom makes all of these, so that's pretty cool. I'm actually gonna re-put all this stuff back in order, so these will definitely be going in my spares, but I'll have to put that somewhere else. I'll probably put that in the Nitro toolbox because it's a Nitro. That's the only one I'm going to be really using it for because I have all my stuff, you know. Oh yeah, I also, for my bump box, I actually got a new wheel, a new starter wheel. Okay, I think a cat is coming by to eat right now, but anyway. Yeah, because we feed some cats here sometimes. Like, there's this cat we call Bob, and he usually eats over there, so, yeah. So anyway, this is a starter box wheel. This is actually the old one. That's why it looks so bad, but I'll show you it whenever I get to the Nitro over there, so, yeah. If you guys are wondering what's going on with the Nitro Truggy right now, it's being worked on. It needs a new way to start, and I'm going to be taking off. And this is actually the old engine. This is, or the one that I took off the buggy originally. But I will be taking off this back plate on here and be putting it on the one right now because I'm going to be putting bump box mounts on it, so that's going to be pretty cool. So getting back to the starter wheel, you'll be seeing more of that. So anyway, pretty much covers everything that I got for this area. I actually, before I even get onto that big thing right here, the big thing right here, I need to show you something else. So, as you guys have known, I've been slowly upgrading my low C8 ready to run, and today was no exception. I got 4.0 shock towers. Well, I got the front 4.0 shock tower. It's pretty much the same thing as my dad's, and it looks basically TLR spec now. I think the only thing that's really missing really is just the chassis, but I don't even know if I will be replacing it or not, because the 4.0 chassis is actually really expensive. It's $150. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do it, but actually, yeah, that can stay here for right now. Anyway, yeah, this chassis right here, guys. Oops. Okay, my crab is flying back there. That's also Kobe's right there. Oh yeah, Kobe, I know you're watching this, but right there, I can't actually give it to you just yet, as now's the time being filmed. I need to reprint the YouTube thing because I got some water on it and it kind of did that. So I'm going to scrape it off and reattach it on there. So print a new one out and, you know, do all that. So anyway, getting back to the actual video. This chassis, that nice one, is $150. Crazy, right? The 3.0 one was only like $30. Whenever they went to 4.0, the price is just outrageous. My God. But anyway, so yeah, pretty much all I got. And for that one, it was just the shock towers. I'm finally glad I got to replace these, because the rear one was unbelievably bent and the front one was just all effed up in all sorts of ways. So anyway, coming over to the actual big thing of everything, you know, this is the one that's actually gotten most of the upgrades. I'm definitely getting far with this. I'm surprised how far I've gotten, because I've only had this since like summer. So I'm actually gonna try to get it onto this table over here, so just give me a second. Okay, so I just kind of crudely shoved everything off to the side, but I will be cleaning it up. I will even show you a picture at the end, so you know that I'm tidy. So okay, before we even get to the car, one last thing. The box got a new wheel, guys. There it is. I've been needing a new one, and it's already wearing, because I actually tried to use the bump box today on that, but I'll get into that right now actually. So yeah, I've been trying it out. Just want to make sure that the engine flywheel won't wear out this wheel too quick, so I'm probably gonna order up more of these Starbox wheels anyway. So let's get on with it, shall we? So you guys can see it looks very different from last time. Well, on the outside it really doesn't look different, but trust me guys, on the inside there's a whole slew of stuff that's been upgraded and just new stuff. So right now it's gonna look new, later it's gonna look trashed, but anyway, it's still gonna look nice later, but it won't look as nice as it is right now. So so these 2.0 shocks, they're not that long, so there really isn't a lot of travel, but I think that's how the stock suspension setup comes up with anyway, or comes out as anyway. So yeah, it is very springy. I swear to God, these springs, they're the stiffest things ever. They're so stiff, especially the ones in the rear. That is super springy, but I actually kind of like that more than it being progressive and crap, because it's more like an on-road, but this acts more like an off-road car because it's more springy style suspension. So, and the droop in the rear is there's a little bit more of it, but the ride height is pretty much the droop. So yeah, but hopefully we'll get more bite in the front. But anyway, let's actually get off of the body, because there is so much I need to show you. So if you guys didn't see my unboxing for the exhaust, which I highly recommend if you want to get to know some of the parts on this a little bit better. I'm sorry I didn't do an unboxing on this Adams SV1 and that engine, because I kind of forgot what's in there, but I don't even know. Oh yeah, the exhaust. So the stuff that's been upgraded on this, or that's been changed out since from stock, is pretty much everything on this side that you see. Let me actually put the brakes on real quick so that the car won't go anywhere. Hopefully that'll... Oops, that's not even putting on the brakes at all, whatever. I can't really put on the brakes on this car, but I'll try to do the best I can with this, because I don't want to like put the car on the ground because it's kind of bad looking. So I'm actually going to turn on my flashlight real quick. Hopefully you guys can see this a little bit better. So yeah, brand new exhaust with the spring coupler and the spring what is it, manifold, and then leading up to the Adams SV1 engine, 0.21 race class. So yeah, this, I am fucking around, guys. This is a nice engine. I remember it's like 150 bucks, and I thought it was a pretty good deal, just because. But I'm super excited to run this thing. I haven't even gotten to do the break-in process today because I was stupid and I didn't look at the specs for this engine. So there's not even like a glow plug in there. And the reason for that is anyone who's advanced into nitro racing, it uses a turbo plug, and what I tried to use before was like one of these cheap ass like Traxxas ones, and that didn't even work because that's usually what I used on like these Dynamites, but that obviously didn't work. So Dynamite Platinum exhaust, we got an Adams SV1 0.21 engine. The carburetor is looking really slick. Put on this air filter earlier, and I did put on the original flywheel and clutch bell in there because well, I didn't put on the 17 tooth clutch, and I think that's because, well, for one thing, that was the whole assembly. I had like that assembly on hand, and I took it off of that one, if you notice. But because I think this one's gonna have much more power, just because this new exhaust is gonna give it more power, and just the engine and the carburetor is gonna give it more power. So yeah. So yeah, it's looking pretty nice, especially at an angle. It looks amazing. It looks like a real professional grade nitro buggy. Turning it to the other side, actually, it doesn't look that much different. I think the only thing that's different on this side is the way that the throttle kind of mounts up, but it's still pretty nice. I have yet to break it in, as I said earlier. It's, oh my gosh. I'm trying to move this thing on this little table, guys, is a little bit of a pain, but you know, I do it for the video. Anyway, so that's pretty much it with this thing, guys. We got a new engine and we got a new exhaust. Sorry if I went on a little bit there. I try not to do that, but I kind of did because I kind of had to for this one, because just look at that, guys. That engine looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, and I am running, once again, 20%, 14%. So yeah, it's gonna be very smoky. But anyway, let me actually put the body back on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much done with the video, guys. I'm going to be cleaning up the mess. Like I said, I'll include a picture at the end, just so you guys know that I did it. I'm also wrapping up this video. I hope for a great new year in 2019, and I hope that I get to do more upgrades, as always. And that's also a hint of a new video that you guys don't know yet. I'll be explaining why I buy RTRs instead of kits very soon. I might do it before the year ends, probably. But wrapping up, thanks for watching, guys, and let's have a great 2019. Bye.